Put your motherfucking middle finger up in this bitch. ATL, St. Louis, Alabama, Chicago, the Carolinas, DC, Bay Area, Miami, New York, Vegas, Texas. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas, ho. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 Y'all niggas more flexing that, flaunting that.
Yeah, no, man. You already know exactly what time it is. We are back here to serve some more Game on the Ground from Hungry Hound. So just get up the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the fuck the case may be, because we are going to jump right into this episode, man. This episode, we're going to be checking out your boy, Terry Joel Jr. He's an Audio Square business. That is a fucking bet. Let's go, boy. Let's go. We're going to be looking at your boy, Terry Joel Jr. So with that being said, man, he's serving some game on this video. I haven't seen none of it yet. Wanted to wait to get on here before I got into it. So with that being said, man, I got my fucking snack right here, man. Got some cone dogs. Got my fucking drink right here. What's left of it, the damn Mountain Dew. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this shit. Let me go ahead and pull this up right here. And then take this out right here. Come on now. Man, just like that. All right, so let's jump into this shit. What the fuck am I holding a 2 of saying 3? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Like, let's actually think about this for a second, guys. We're going to get right in this, by the way. Think about how many people are not doing nothing, bruh. Nothing that significant with their lives. Like, just think about it. So the reason this happens is because when you're a completely different animal, completely and utterly a completely different animal, it really does something to others who just ain't at that tip. There's something about it, bro. When people see you shine, they just get distant. They disappear. They go silent. They don't even want to look at you, bro. They don't even want to see you anywhere. They don't want to even nothing. They don't want to even believe you exist. This is the harsh reality of success. This is what anyone who's become successful, even to a degree, probably didn't know until it happened. And it is a harsh reality because it's a lot easier to blend in when you're not that. It's a lot easier to make friends when you're not that. The reason it's hard to make friends is because you're just on such a different page. Like, bro, you make so many people uncomfortable. Like, they can't get around you. They don't want to feel less than. They don't want to feel like they're levels and levels below what you worked yourself up to be. And it's not something we can help.
He ain't even lying, bro. People will sit around and because they feel like less than what you are, they will disappear because they don't want to. They want to feel like they ain't shit because they don't want to accept the reality that they ain't shit, and that's 100% facts, and that's wild, bro. Like, think about all the people in your life, all your childhood friends or whatever, anybody that you thought was your homeboy. You start doing good for yourself, but they still stuck in the gutter because they don't want to do nothing. They start distancing themselves more and more. You start hearing from them less and less, and it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, instead of them building themselves up so they can go with you on that next level, they want you to stay there because they don't want to fucking do nothing. It's crazy.
It's not something anybody can help. Like, it was always about us. It was always about our lives and what we wanted to do, and the fact that you went out there and done it. It's caused people to kind of go against you in a sense, to ignore you, to go silent, to get distant because of where you're at. It just makes them so uncomfortable. And it makes them feel so bad about what they didn't do. So you're only ever going to get around people or talk to people who's kind of on a similar wavelength as you. Y'all might do different things. Y'all might do the same things, but it's going to be different. Like, that's the only way you can kind of associate with certain people that's at a certain level. Otherwise, you see all that kind of stuff happening with majority of people out there, and it's clear as day that you just keep getting better and better and better and better, and people just seem to hate it. And that's the dark and sad reality of becoming more successful, because you didn't want that stuff to happen, but it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have friends that you thought would be your friends for a very long time, and you put in a lot of work for 1-2 years, bro, and that could change that quick, like that quick.
This is why I always say childhood friends ain't meant to last forever. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. When we're all kids, we all got our friends that we hang out with in the neighborhood. Just having sleepovers and staying up all fucking night long playing Call of Duty or whatever the fuck game it was that you played, or just doing whatever you did as a kid. When y'all grow up, you grow apart from each other. The next thing you know, you stop talking to each other. The next thing you know, you move away from each other. The next thing you know, you're complete strangers. Two kids who were like this, always hanging out every single day, now became this, to this, to this. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And it's a damn shame. It is a damn shame. I see kids nowadays, they're hanging out with their friends or whatever. I just can't help but think what's going to happen whenever they grow up. Are they still going to be hanging out? Or are they going to grow apart from each other and become total strangers? It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. And that's just how life is. That's why childhood friends ain't meant to last forever, unfortunately.
Because that's how much you dedicated yourself. That's how much you stayed on track. And that's how much of results that you have achieved. And when they just don't do that, when they don't get those results, when they didn't put in that time, they just don't want to be around you no more. They'd rather find other people to be around like themselves, like more average, and just be all loosey-goosey, and they just wreck each other's mental health and do drugs together and drink together and party together and go crazy together because they can feel good during those times. But when it comes to yourself, there's nothing about it they feel good about, bro, sitting down right across from you and having a conversation about anything. Why? Because you feel good sober. You feel good in the present. You're switched on. Life's going well. Like, bro, that's the thing. So what you're going to come to realize is so many people is going to get very distant from you. And the funny thing is, too, they're so-called ambitious people, hustlers, whatever you want to call them. They will do the same thing to you when you get far better results than them because of how much harder you're working, probably how much longer you've been working. And they're not real hustlers, bro. If you're a real hustler, you're not that way. Bro, you could even be at the bottom and you could be a hustler doing your thing. You're not a real hustler if you're envying people who's ahead of you in any way, shape, or form. You're not. And you're not going to make nothing of yourself. You can try. You can hustle and bustle all you want. If that's the kind of person you are, you ain't never getting to where you think you're going to get.
That's 100%.
You ain't never doing it.
The reason why that's facts is because you can't focus on building yourself up if you're too busy worried about what somebody else already has. When you keep your eyes constantly on what somebody else has and what they've done, it takes your eyes off of what you got and what you got going on. So you're missing all these different steps, all these different key details to be able to build your shit up because you're too busy worried about what somebody else already has. It's a damn shame. And he ain't lying. He nonchalantly never misses. That's a fact.
Because real hustlers, regardless of where they're at, they respect it. They respect people at the top. They respect people in the middle. They respect people right down there where they're at. If you're first starting out on your path, on your journey, a hater always going to be a hater, bruh. Always. Sometimes they're good at hiding that they're a hater. They act like your friend and all this stuff, but yet they're doing the shadiest stuff known to man, and it's clear as day, bro. Like, it's not rocket science. You see what's going on. And it's the most blatant stuff. Like, this is the story of my life, seeing people switch up so many times. And it doesn't
Man,
surprise me.
you ain't even lying about that part, dude. You ain't even lying, man. It's crazy when you go back through your life, all your memories, child years, teenage years, young adult years, just seeing all the people who decided to go off their own way and switch up and do this and do that. It's crazy, man. Very, very few of them ever actually make it through the fire to the other side. Very, very few of them actually make it through the battlefield to the other side and come home. And that, unfortunately, is just how it is. But he ain't even lying.
Anymore. It might have surprised me whenever I was 19, 20. By 21, bro, I was pretty on point. Like, I experienced a lot of harsh stuff, like extremely fast. Extremely fast. And it's good that you experience those things. Like, it's fantastic. You want to experience those things. You want to see what the world's like. You want to see what people's like. And when you're climbing up, bro, a lot of people is going to get super uncomfortable. A lot of people's demon possessed today, bro. Like, they want to control you. They can't allow you to be yourself. And they feel the need to just have this kind of power and control over your life. And it's extremely odd. Like, they can't just sit there and have a conversation. Like, they're all weird and fidgety and shaky, and I just don't understand. But at the same time, I do, because that's the actions they have taken. They can't get themselves out of the funk they're in. And that's up to you to be self-aware enough to see that you're in a funk, to take yourself out. Because whenever I was younger, I got myself in one, and I wasn't down too far, but I started to feel myself becoming affected by my actions, and I changed immediately. I didn't sit around. I was like, I don't feel the same as I used to. I'm going to stop this shit instantly. Some people, bro, are just continuously digging themselves a deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper hole to the point where they're not going to be able to get out of it. Because you know what happens when you dig a really deep hole and you jump in? You can't even climb your way out. It's not even possible.
Damn. Too many people will understand that they're digging a hole. They haven't gotten too deep yet, but they think that it's too deep for them to climb out. So instead of trying to climb out any way they can, they're just like, well, fuck it. I'm already down here anyway. There's no point in me trying to get out when it's not even deep enough yet. So what they do is they just continue digging it deeper and deeper and deeper. And they're like, well, I'm already in here, so there's no point in trying to get out. Instead of sitting back and analyzing different ways that they could get out, they just say, fuck it, and keep going deeper. It's crazy, bro. It goes to show you they don't give a fuck. They have no fucks in the world at all about themselves or anyone else or anything else. They have zero fucks. Now, in some instances, it's not that bad to have zero fucks. Like, when it comes to paying attention to Keishas and shit and worrying about what people are saying, you got to give them zero fucks. But as far as, yourself personally, you have to give fucks. You have to, bro. It's just, there's no way that you don't give a fuck about yourself. There's really no way that you don't. And so too many people don't give a fuck about themselves. I know. I always used to be one of those people that didn't give a fuck about myself. I know that from personal experience. And I see where it ended up taking me. And so I realized that not giving a fuck about myself got me into a hole. And it wasn't too deep to where I couldn't climb out. So what I did was I figured out a way to climb out. And the best way to figure out a way to climb out is to have other people around you, or even just one person with you who can help you climb out. It's easier to climb out when you got somebody that's there genuinely willing to help you climb out. It's much harder to climb out by yourself, but you can do it by yourself. It's just going to be a hell of a lot harder. That's why it's always good to find at least one fucking person who's been battle tested. Keep them around. That's a fact.
So that's the thing. And you will never, bro, you're never going to be cool with these people. You're just on such a different wavelength. Like, that's the sad reality of it, because there's a.
He says some people are like that zombie in The Walking Dead at the bottom of the well. Exactly. That zombie was down there so damn long that his body literally started soaking up that water. And that's how it became so fucking fat. They can't climb out, and even if you assist them, they will try to consume you. Man, are they going to pull your ass down there with you? They're going to pull your ass down with you. And then they're going to contaminate that water down there. Hell no. Some people, it's just too late for them. For you to be able to help them. It ain't too late for God to be able to help them. But it's too late for you to be able to help them. Because saying it's too late for God to be able to help them is saying that God can't help nobody, and that's not true. It's not that God can't help nobody, it's that people don't want God to help them. There's a difference. And if somebody doesn't want God's help, God ain't going to force his help on them. That's them exercising their right to the free will that God has granted them. So he's saying, all right, bet. I'm going to pull my hand out of this, and you're going to be stuck here. Figuring out different ways and coming to the same conclusion every time. It's a damn shame.
Very select amount of people that you're going to be able to be cool with. And this is life. This is what it's like to deal with these types of individuals. Some of them are extra delusional, bro. They really think they're about that life. They really think they're like a hard worker. They really think they be doing stuff. But if you've seen what they did on a 24-hour basis, like literally every day, you'd laugh. They're not hustlers. They're not grinders. They're not achievers. Like, they're not that at all. But you is. That's why you ain't cool with them anymore. They finna go silent, bro. They finna be distant. They ain't dealing with you no more. They're gone. They can't talk to you no more. They can't see you no more. Like, bro, you see this happen. You go to the gym, some people can't even look at you no more. You go to the grocery store, some people can't even look at you no more. Like, you used to talk to some of the workers there, and it's like they can't even look at you no more because they can see the changes you're making. Like, you're just glowing up all the time. You're just having more success, and they can tell by the way you walk. They can tell by the way you do anything. Like, energy don't lie.
That's a fact.
Energy does not lie at all. And I distance my damn self, bro, from people like that, to be honest. I don't even want them around me. And it's sad because I wish there was more people who had a little more ambition, who understood what it takes so they can be a solid human being. There's a reason I always wished I had a second me at a young age, because I just knew no one else was around. No one else around was like me, bro. There's even some athletes around me. They're not even like me, bro. Like, there's a whole other level to it. Fucking light just went out of there.
Damn.
The hell? But there's a whole other level to it. And things really get exposed later on. Like, in a really big way. Huge. And this is the story of my life that I guarantee right now, a lot of y'all watching this video is relating hard. You really got to know where you stand, bro, and you got to know who to be around and who not. I feel I figured this stuff out very early on in life, and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. And the more you know this stuff, the better life gets. Because you feel right. It don't feel right when you're around the wrong people, bro. It doesn't feel right at all. You feel robbed almost. You just feel...
When you're around the wrong people, you feel like you get stuck in a cycle. I know this from personal experience. I used to be around some people that wasn't always, not even, it wasn't always, it just wasn't it. Wasn't square business. You know, we'd always end up doing the same thing over and over again, every single day, every night, whatever. Go to work, go home, get high, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, go home, get high, go to sleep. Just the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. And you'll notice that it's a cycle. And the crazy thing is, when you notice it's a cycle, it's too late for yourself. Most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, most of the time it's too late whenever you realize it's a cycle for you to try and break out, because you're so deep into that cycle. It's so ingrained into your mind. This is your life. You go to work, go home, get high, play video games, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, go home, get high, play video games, eat some food, go to sleep. And it's just the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's why I'm saying you need to find somebody. You need to have, not even find, but you need to have somebody that's been battle tested to pull you out of that shit. Because if you don't, and you don't have the willpower, once you realize to break out of that cycle, you're stuck in the matrix forever. Next thing you know, a year has gone by, 2 years gone by, 3 years gone by, 5, 10, 15, 20 years gone by, and you haven't done a damn thing except get fatter, eat more food, spend more money on fucking weed and video games, and just waste your whole fucking life away. It's crazy. That's what happens when you're around the wrong damn people.
You just don't even like the people at all. It just ruins your day. Like, you have to understand and fully know who you are as a human and live the life you're supposed to live, go down the path you're supposed to go down, become a man. Don't let your family speak for you. Don't let the friends you used to have speak for you, bro. You have to experience life on your own. Become your own man. Lead your own way, your own path. Don't get blindsided. Don't get off track. This is what it's about at the end of the day. And more people need to hear this shit. Like, it's about you, bro. It's your life. Whatever you have inside of you, bro, is going to come out. It's your life. Give it all you got. Till the end. That's how you're going to satisfy yourself. That's how you're going to make yourself happy. That's how you're going to make yourself fulfilled. Live a God-filled life. Destiny is awaiting, bro. You'd be surprised how horrible things can be at times and how amazing things can be at times. You'd be surprised.
Ain't even lying.
And going through the horrible things is worth all the glory at the end. I'm telling you right now, it is worth it. You want to go through those times. Suffer when it's necessary. Live some hard years, bro. I lived some hard, harsh years. There was really nothing that fun about it. Like, every day is not the worst day on earth, even during those times, but it's like just some shaky, hard years where you don't even want to be living where you're living. You don't want to, like, it's just, everything's just way lesser than what you know you deserve. And it's just hard living that way, knowing damn well you deserve better, but you're not going to sit around and I just deserve better and crying about it. You're going to get to work. And right. That's during those times when you get to work, during your darkest hours, is how you get to the sun, because you chose what was hard during the hard times. It's hard on top of hard, on top of hard, on top of hard. When most people is in hard times, bro, they make weak decisions. They eat bad food. They don't exercise. They cave in. They smoke some pot. They have some drinks. That's how you separate yourself. Because when times get hard, you have to just be harder. You have to be harder yourself than the hard times you're in. So it's hard on top of hard on top of hard. Does this make sense? I promise this is how it is. And it's up to you to be resilient. It's up to you. It's up to you to make yourself do certain things when you don't even feel like it, bro. Because everyone has wild excuses. There's a lot of people out there, bro, who have wild excuses. They just didn't want to go down that path. They be numbing themselves with certain things and substances, bro. That's not yourself.
Man.
You're too tough for that. You're too strong for that. You're too resilient for that. And a lot of these clowns act like they're on your level, and it's just disrespectful to be that delusional.
Man.
It's literally disrespectful. You can't act like that to me. You can't be in my presence and act that way. You're just going to look like a clown. And the clowns be getting exposed, bruh. You can't rush your way to the top. You can't buy your way to the top. You can't do anything besides climb the mountain that you have to climb. Just like I did, just like anybody else did, just like a lot of y'all did. These people, bro, they have to climb. They don't want to climb.
Hell no, they don't.
They'd rather take a hit off a vape. They'd rather drink some alcohol.
Man.
They'd rather take a hit off the bong or their pipe or whatever's going on. That's what they'd rather do. Instead of climb. But I recommend climbing tooth and nail. Become a masculine force in this world. Don't give up. Be resilient. And you would be surprised what you can do, bro. You would be surprised what you can achieve by just not going away day by 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 day and just staying in it. You don't care about nothing else. You're right fucking here. You don't care about that stuff. You don't care to make yourself feel good with some stupid substance. You don't care that I feel lonely today. Oh my God, where's my friends? Oh my God, someone please. You don't care. You're just right here doing your work. You don't care. Resilience, compound pounding day after day after day. Bro, it becomes easy. I ain't gonna lie, it's not the easiest thing at first. You just got to keep doing it, bro. You just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep doing it. You just stay focused. You have certain tasks you have to do in the run of a day. You can do that. You do it. And when you make yourself do things, those things that you just made yourself do, they start to become easier. And as you keep doing those things, you're just becoming stronger and changing your own life and your self-identity and everything else. And it's incredible. It's incredible what you can do. If you can just beat your mind in the initial times at first. You don't want self-delusion to take over your life. You don't want to be one of these salty haters that's just in Delulu land and in denial and everything else. And you don't want to be that. You want to be the real deal. You want to work hard and earn your spot in this world. What's wrong with it, bro? No one wants to talk about what's wrong with digging tooth and nail. People just think about it too much. People think too far ahead. Oh my God. It's going to be a lot of work. Oh my God. It's going to take so long. Oh my God. You don't think too far ahead. You take it day by day. You have tasks you do. Put it on your fridge. Write it down in a scribbler and have it on your table or your island or whatever you have in your home. Have tasks. You have to do this. You're going to do it. You're not going to die. You're not going to die. People be doing that stuff every day, things you could be doing, and they're not dying. So what's your excuse? I'm waiting. What's your excuse?
Man, I tell you what their excuse is. They too damn lazy and they want it on a fucking silver platter. They want it on a platinum platter with a diamond spoon. That's what their excuse is. They done growed up to think that they're entitled to everything because their parents ain't never whooped their ass. And every time they start crying because their parents told them no, their parents changed their mind and got them whatever the fuck they wanted. They done growed up thinking that the world owes them something. And the world don't owe them nothing. That's 100% facts. Everybody done growed up thinking that their way is going to be this and that. And if it ain't this and that, then fuck you and this and that. You know, I want everything. They want everything handed to them. When they say they want everything, they mean they want everything handed to them. Like your boy Devin Haney over here fucking crying his eyes out for like 4 or 5 months fucking straight damn near. Over a bad ass whooping that he took from fucking Ryan Garcia. Cried about it because it didn't go his way. Boy, you had the damn ref on your team. You had the damn judges on your team. And I guarantee you probably fucking had somebody spike Ryan's shit to make him have that shit in his fucking system that the boxing fucking rules don't allow. I wouldn't be surprised if he really did have somebody spike his shit. I would not be surprised. Like just seeing the amount of Keisha that Devin has let out wouldn't make me surprised to think that he would go so far as to have his shit spiked. Just so he could have all that planned. That way, if he took the L, he could still have his shit fucking 30-0 or whatever the fuck his stupid ass record is. Nobody gives a shit. But everybody wants it handed to them on a fucking platter, bro. Everybody wants to hand it to them on a platter. And it's absolutely insane, bro. That's what they say that's what they mean when they say, man, I'm coming for everything. Man, you coming for shit that you can get on a damn silver platter. You ain't coming for the shit that you can't get without getting it for free. Everybody wants it for free because nobody understands what hard work is because everybody's parents always raise them up on fucking technology. Watching TikTok saying, yeah, you can manifest your dreams to come true in real life and this and that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up, dog.
There's none. You could be poor, bro. Do a couple laps around the block. I don't know. If you want it, you'll do it. If you're about,
He said 30-0, and yet Ryan Garcia is the only damn opponent we know. Man, I don't know nobody that this dude fucking Devin done fought. He said, bro fought taxi drivers or something. It shows after how Ryan put pause on him. Man, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Devin had his shit spiked. Like, that shit would not surprise me at all. I ain't saying he did, but with the amount of Keisha shit that he done showed us, it wouldn't surprise me if he went so far to have that shit planned. And the reason why I would think that is because Devin understood the type of opponent that he was up against. So he probably had a contingency in plan in case he took the L. And he did take the L. No amount of boxing federation fucking presidents or whatever the hell they are, fucking regulators, whatever, can change the fact that Devin got his ass whooped. He got his ass fucking whooped. Nothing's going to change that. It's on video. It's on the internet. It's set in stone. It's in history. You can't erase something that's already been carved into stone. Once you make a cut into stone, you can't change the shape of it. It's the final cut. And that is 100% facts. It ain't like metal. You can change the shape of metal by reheating it up and reshaping it. Stone, once you cut that stone, that's it. That's the final cut of the stone that you're going to make. And you can't change it back. That's exactly what happened to Devin Haney. That shit got set in stone, and there ain't no changing it back.
about that life, you'll be about that life. I just find it hilarious. Some of these people out here, bro, pretending that they're hustlers, pretending that they're like that, and they're not. They're actually haters. And when you see these people in real life, when they see you, they just feel so bad because you're about that life. They ain't about that life, bro. It's like it's so blatantly clear. So blatantly clear. And the problem is they don't want to respect what's real. I don't care where you're at. But I do care about you having respect and respecting what's real. Respect what's in front of you. Stop being a little sissy and being in denial and thinking what you want to think to make yourself feel better. That's the weakest shit ever. Accept that there's a beast right in front of you. Accept it. Give him his props. Give her props. These people's phony, bruh. Funky phony. And it's see-through. When you become that guy, bruh, you can see through it all. Because if someone was even close to your level, you would feel that energy. Okay, that guy has like similar energy to myself. And you would know that. It's very easy. Bro, I can just walk around and I know who I could just dominate like this. You can walk around, you can see another killer sometimes. You can see another guy that's like he's done work. And you can tell by the energy, yeah, that'd be something. That'd be something. That'd be a tussle. That'd be a tussle between me and that guy. That'd be a tussle. And then most other people, bro, you can just see, right? Like you can just do whatever you want to them because that's how high you've climbed. That's the type of strength you have. But anyways, expect these things to happen, bro. Expect these things to happen. A lot of weird stuff and a lot of people becoming very distant from you. Because when they see you shine, they get silent. They want to give you silent treatment. They want to act so cool and stuff, and they want to keep walking around their life like they're something or acting cool or doing whatever they're doing. Try to ignore you and stuff. But bruh, you cooler than them. You way cooler than them. You the real deal. They're not even the real deal. They're just so in denial. Those are people I do not like. Those are snakes. and they're delusional, and they're weak. They're weak as piss, and it's see-through. We see through that. You're not that. You'll never be that. And I know for a fact you won't, because if you were real, if you were a real hustler, you would never act that way. They never would, bruh. Keep an eye on these people, man. They ain't for you. They never were. This is the story of my life, bro. I've experienced those types of people way back to even sometimes now. Like you and you just know.
You know, the unfortunate part about that is it doesn't matter how long it was that you've experienced people like that. It doesn't matter how much you know how to tell somebody it's like that. You still gonna run into people like that, whether it's as much as it was before or less than it was before. You still gonna find somebody like that every now and then. Like that's just how it is. There's too many people out there like that for you to not run into people that are like that. That's 100% facts, man. So yeah, man, with that being said, that was your boy Terry Joel. That boy stays speaking facts. Let me go ahead and take this off right there. The boy stays speaking facts. You know, it's never a time where he misses. Yeah, but it's crazy. A lot of shit that he says is a lot of shit that a lot of people can relate to. But the thing is, that a lot of people is a small number. That a lot of people is a small number. It really is. And that's because there's only a small number of people who are willing to fight. You know, it's only a small number of people who are willing to get out, crawl, tooth and nail, like he said. But that small number of people is a lot compared to the big number of people who just don't give a fuck, who don't do this, who don't do that, who don't work their asses off to get where they want to get to. And it's just how it is. It's a shame, but that's how it is in life, you know. So with that being said, that was your boy Terry Joel speaking facts. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up. I keep on saying with that being said, with that being said, with that being said, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this fucking outro pulled up, and we gonna get the hell up on out of here. Appreciate everybody for y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Let's get this shit up and get the fuck out.
It was a fun tour, going out here and all this shit all over fucking USA, and I'm done with all this shit. I'm cool off all this fucking talking shit. I got a whole team to represent. I don't want to do none of this. I never did want to do any of it. Fuck this nigga and fuck his team, bro. I'm out. I gotta go. Square up with yourself, motherfucker.